Thank you, Mr. Acting Speaker. First of all, let me thank the Leader of Government Business and the government for bringing this very important national issue for us to debate. And let me also acknowledge the speakers that have gone before, many good points. But I want to particularly acknowledge the member for North Bougainville, the Honorable Samoso. I have been on this floor 6 going 7 years now. Na mi to sem making people lo East Sepik mi ama mas true lo first time mi harim nek lo Bougainville lo this la floor. First time. I was in opposition sitting at the back. Wamla time mi tok lo Bougainville na mi look him the Honorable Tim Masiu and mi sit down na cry lo here. I saw tears stream down his face. It broke my heart. This is a matter that is really sensitive to the people of Bougainville. We saw it when we gave them the vote, and they voted overwhelmingly, 97.7% in favor of independence. Now we can say this is not an emotional issue, but unfortunately it is. You can bring him all ting na sabe blo you mean also member blo Ijivitari toka. We can try to define words on this floor. But be mindful that the people of Bougainville are actually watching us on camera right now as we talk about this issue, that to them means everything. Why do I say that? Not one single member of parliament has been elected with a 97% majority. Not one. First time lo history blow this country, a whole people agreed on one issue alone. Independence. 97.7%. Me too, me pine hard lo desla. I mean, what decision am I supposed to make, particularly because I hold the seat of the founding father of this country. The Grand Chief, the Right Honorable Sir Michael Thomas Somare. I'm seat blame it. Mi sinan longem lo desla house ya. Man we mi current desla country ya seat longem mi olin desla house. It is a huge responsibility na plenty time Mr. Panihad. Now morning time mi harim. Susana, leader lo not Bougainville mi beten lo backside ya. Lewa blo mi brook ya. Plenty time Mr. Les lo beten lo house because Mr. Ting was you Mr. Gaman na kon na beten na backside ya. We are doing something else. Today was the first time I heard a prayer come from a broken heart of a mother and a representative of Bougainville. Ni pilim stret lo bun blomi. The people of Bougainville want a solution. That's what I'm hearing. Me sit down na mi go back look lo CPC report. Meeting him all walk all same. Dr. John Momisi make him. Wampla papa block constitution na country em start yet em no go yet em stop one them yumi. I've had long discussions with Dr. Momis when he came to Wewak to go and visit his friend and colleague Bernard Narakobi, lo ples blongem, emi go lo mat lo Bernard Narakobi. Misinan one them lo Wewak na mitram harim ting blongem. Say Paul Lapun, another one from Bougainville, Plantiol, founding Papa Blo Yumi. They've sat down and thought about this country and what to do with it. Me look lo national goals. You know, the second one talks about equality and participation. And I ask myself, what have we done to convince the people of Bougainville that they are better off with us than without us? What have we done? You mean making one M? Lo winning ting na bell blow people of Bougainville. What have we done? And I want to thank the Prime Minister for putting me on the committee on the side of PNG on the JSB about 3 years ago. And I want to say to the people of Bougainville, I was the one that recommended that the 200 million kina block grant be given to the people of Bougainville. I did that in the meeting. Why? Because I also have a selfish interest for my people of East Sepik, as I have a selfish interest for every single Papua New Guinean. We all deserve to be equally treated, and we all deserve to equally participate in this country as enshrined in our 5 national goals and directive principles. But have we done it, like practically, really? Apa ste mi look long statement long Prime Minister. Na inside lo here mi tokol sem. Only 16% of national resources go to the provinces. 16%. Prime Minister's own admission in his statement. Out of that 16%, how much goes to Bougainville? There's like 200 million you may talk, you may by giving lo people lo Bougainville, you may promise na put him inside lo budget. I haven't had a discussion with the Honorable President Ismail Toroama. Me no ask him to whether there's like 200 million and me come up low, you know come up low, me no sabe. O wamla money, pilay longem no namel na only no looking. Also me ask him to solve, me no sabe. And here is the thing. What do we do to change the mind of the Bougainvilleans? Because plenty of you lo here, you me harem finish now, you missing out here. Suppose vote come, but you me talk no, lo people blo Bougainville. That's what we are telling them now. Harem ya, look stop lo camera ya. I wonder how many of them are feeling right now over in Bougainville. This is very much an emotional issue. The Bougainvilleans are going to be emotional over this. We can't expect anything else. It is an emotional issue. So plenty time, this little intellectual arguments, you must put him aside, ligligna. It's about finding a way forward. If I waited 5 years for a response, me too, but me belhat, because me too, me human being. And every human being has an inherent desire placed in him or her by God to want to be free. You know, me make him God put him inside the bell blow na stop. In every one of us, and so too the people of Bougainville. So what are we to do? Are we honest when we deal with the people of Bougainville, especially their leaders? You miss honest one them all or no God? Me no sabe. I think I only attended 2 meetings and I didn't attend any more. One of the things that I saw was when the team from the ABG, including good President Toroama, all around long country now, they were talking to Bougainvilleans around the country, getting their views. And they happened to visit Wewak to get the views of Bougainvilleans in East Sepik. Now, one time fuel crisis, na kain problem, na balus blol delay na. They actually landed in Wewak just as the sun was setting, because balus and delay. And somehow, I'm also nature me caused him in such a way that time on land, yeah, balus you don't have lucy Wewak now. You cannot take off in the night in Wewak. So for Simon na balus is sleep. Ogara program President Toroama na line blangem. Only change him. As the sun was setting, only go sanat lo matmat lo, Grand Chief. Sir Michael Somare antap lo Korea Heights. Only go tok longem, which was his intention when he wanted to lie in Wewak. He wanted the people of Bougainville to go and visit him there, and they did. President Toroama em sanat look isit sol nem tok, Papa, let us go. Let us go. No God wabla money no cry lo this time. President Toroama may make it this laptop. He is not here to relay that message to this house. But I am here, the representative of the people of East Sepik. President Blow liati gonna cry lo matmat lo Papa na ask him. Let us go. Early the next morning, first flight out here. Olisit sol kalap lo balus na. They left Wewak. I worry about the people of Bougainville. Me yet, ting blomi tokosem, they should remain a part of this country. Ting blomi yet tokimi osem, they are going to need 800 million kina a year if they are going to be independent to run a country. Ting blomi yet tokimi osem, currently they are only raising 55 million kina in internal revenue. And my mind is telling me they cannot afford to run a country. But my heart is telling me that the people of Bougainville want independence. Because that's what 97.7 means. Ask him Blomilo. Good Prime Minister na Cabinet Blongem. Let's have a heart-to-heart. Let's be emotional about how we deal with the leaders of Bougainville and the people there. Let's find a way forward. Suppose true, like him independence, okay, you need to talk him all. Lay the cards on the table. What can you do? What can't you do? And if you can't do it, what if we helped you to? Suppose you may not help him, you bring him economy, blah, blah, budget, blah, blah, go on that long. 800 million so you can look after yourselves. How long will that take? I think these are the issues we need to be talking with the people of Bougainville. Not about what one word means. Even if it's not in the Constitution, my goodness, I have sat here and watched us change the Constitution 5 times like that. On a matter of national importance, we don't want to change the Constitution. But when it suits us, hey, you miss a sprint lo sense in Constitution. You make a name lo sense in Constitution los la law. Now we go back and say, oh, but the Constitution says no. Hold on a minute. We are the ones that can change it like this. That's the reality. And the people of Bougainville watch us. So I want to say that again. And I'm sure the people of Bougainville, all too good they are Melanesians like us. They are Papua New Guineans like us still. They want a solution. Because if we don't give them a solution, then the leaders of Bougainville now, I'm sure, they will be in trouble with their own people. Because all people of Bougainville are talking about leader, and what have you achieved in 5 years? Nothing. We have to see the difficult situation that we place the people, the leaders of Bougainville in also. Like I said, this is a very emotional issue. It's nothing less. So, at some point, I think, and if I'm assuming our good leaders in Bougainville, President Toroma and his team, Oli Luglug Stap Naharim, me yet sing out blong, provincial member blong East Sepik, man where people blow East Sepik, give him honor long, Sindan lo Sia blo, founding father. Sing out na appeal blong. Let's find a way forward. If it's going to take 10 years for you to build to a point where you can stand on your own 2 feet, well, I think that's what we should be doing. What's wrong with a strong Bougainville? What's wrong with a strong East Sepik? Right now, the people of East Sepik are beggars on this floor. Just like many other Papua New Guineans. What's wrong with having a strong East Sepik? What's wrong with having a strong Greater Sepik? What's wrong with having a strong East and West New Britain? Why do we weaken everyone? And then we all negotiate from a position of weakness. I want to see a strong Bougainville. I want to see a strong Central Province. I want to see a strong Western Province. I want to see a strong Chimbo. Yes. What's wrong with that? Why aren't we doing that? Why do we set out to give 16% of the state's resources to the 90% that are out there? Why did we design it like this? Why are we locked in? Are you saying we can't change? I think these are the things we should be considering. We should be making it so attractive. Like the good member for Wewak, member Blomi M. Satokya. Me like bilasing Wewak na. Wewak by look style. Me like putting lipstick long em na heels na man ba igris na kam. And member Blo Wewak, Honorable Stanley Samban M. Satroma deslakan tok me repeat him there. Well, I think we should be doing the same thing to Papua New Guinea. We should be making Papua New Guinea such an attractive place that the Bougainvilleans will say, no, I don't want to leave, I want to stay. But right now, I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure. Most of our Papua New Guinean young men and women, they don't want to stay in this country, all tired there. We are not making it an attractive enough place for our own people. And we want to make an argument to the people of Bougainville. So I'm appeal Blomilo government. I don't think it's over. I think you have intelligent leaders in Bougainville. They are also emotional people just like us. And I'm sure. Suppose you go talk also. One sol wara bratana. All picking in want la country. I'm sure we could find a way forward. If we continue to fight each other as opposing sides, trying to strengthen our own belief as to what they should be entitled to, whether it's a ratification, rectification, or whatever kind of rectification you may like make it long, I think that's unreasonable. We should be going there. Na yumi killing pig, na holy man, na sinan keke, na yumi belly si, na one bell, na to all right. Let's put it all on the table. Let's fix this. Let's find a way forward. A way forward that's good for Papua New Guinea, that's good for Bougainville. Bougainville wins, Papua New Guinea wins, and not just that. Every single ethnic group that exists in this country can actually come back and see the national goals and say, yes, I can equally participate in the riches of this country as intended for by the founding fathers. You know, also now, where you may come na beg, na Bougainville looking gonna talk. No, I don't want to be a beggar. I don't want to be part of this relationship. I want to be out. And they have decided, overwhelmingly, 97.7%. And nothing this parliament does is going to change that unless we sit down with them and figure out a way that, for example, I am hoping the block runs are working on Bougainville, because if it works on Bougainville, then that's an argument for the people of Greater Sepik as well. It's an argument for us. It's an argument for the people of Chimbu. It's an argument for all Papua New Guineans. Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker.